Seriously, look at the view out my window. How amazing is that view? I am in, I'm just literally gonna pick this up and show you guys. I can't even stand it. I'm in Salt Lake City right now. Hello. And in Utah, and look out my window. I'm on the top floor of my building, but look how cool that is. Look how cool my view is. It's so awesome. I'm like, never want to leave this room. Just kidding. Okay, so I wanted to chat with you. Yeah, I'm in Salt Lake City. And I think that's what we were looking at, right? Maybe. Do you guys know? I think I think the actual lakes are that way. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. Good morning. Hi, Jill. How are you? I just saw you in Whitney's go. So I wanted to give you guys a really quick tip. I'm sort of half getting ready to go. So hi, hello, good morning, Lisa. So I'm very slowly getting ready to go to the conference. Been a while since I know. Actually, I scoped a crap ton of times yesterday, but because I'm at oh thanks, this is actually from yesterday. I gotta try to refreshen it. But I am in Salt Lake City in Utah, and I'm at the Alt Summit conference, and yesterday I spoke on a panel about Periscope and Snapchat, and it was really, really fun. Actually, I had such a good time. I'm always so stressed out about those things, and then when they're over, I'm really sad about it. Oh, thanks. Oh my gosh. Tell me about it. I don't know if this was the best idea to do 2 conferences back to back. Thanks for all the hearts, you guys. That's so fun. But yeah, it's been interesting. So I don't know if I would try to do that again, try to do 2 conferences back to back, but it is what it is. You live and you learn, right? Thanks for all the hearts, guys. So I wanted to share with you, I'm taking a little bit of a break. The conference has actually already started. It's already going on right now, but I'm going to head over there a little bit late because I have a lot of emails that need answering and just business running stuff. So I'm kind of just popping in to, say hello to everybody, make sure my employees are doing okay, just checking in on business stuff. So one of the things that we're working on right now is redoing our website, which is the cobbler with no shoes. The cobbler's children have no shoes. And so it's a long time coming. We've been needing to redo our site forever and ever and ever. But I'm going to do it really, really well. So, I think our site we launched in 2013 or something, so obviously it's way behind. But just being a thriving business is a good thing, right? But now we have a lot of things we need to do, but one of the biggest things and the biggest focus of our rebrand is going to be copywriting. So I hired a professional copywriter, actually, that's amazing, and I'm super excited. I know we need to talk, Jill. And I'm super excited about it. But one of the things is I'm 34. One of the things is that I need to really focus in on what our message is. So in order to work with a copywriter, I kind of wanted to really think about what our message is, what is our value proposition, what are we trying to say. So honestly, I'm doing a little bit of pre-work that she's not even really asking for, but I know that I need to really solidify what our message is and who we're talking to and who we need to sell to. Oh my gosh, my hair looks horrible. Sorry, guys. And so one thing I'm doing right now, I actually just thought of this morning and I wanted to share it with you, is I'm going to develop a copy bank. And so what that means is, I don't remember who I learned that term from. I read and learn so much, I can't remember where I learned that from, but copy banks are basically when you listen to the way that people speak about you and the things that they say and what your clients say and just all those little words that people are using in your industry or in other industries and so on and so forth. No, actually I can block you though. Sorry if that was mean, guys. Oh, I just totally hit my real life Periscope. So all those things that you hear people saying around your brand, about your brand, even in Facebook groups, so I'm developing a copy bank, and you basically copy and paste all the words that people are saying. So what are people saying about you? What are people saying about your industry? What are the words they're using? Because you want to reflect back the way that people are speaking. So that's the whole idea of a copy bank, is really grabbing all those things that people are saying and what people are saying. So what kind of use and what they're using. So for example, I'll have to give you an example because I know that's probably more helpful than me explaining it. So example is, if all of our clients are contacting us and saying, I am in dire need of a rebrand or a refresh. Like I need my branding refreshed. So they use the word refresh, right? And so if we constantly keep hearing, hey, I need your help, I need my stuff refreshed. Hey, I need this, I need it refreshed. You know, if they keep hearing the word refresh, then that goes in our copy bank. So we copy that, paste it in. I'm going to do like a Google document and grab all this stuff, start pasting it in, have all of our team members do this, and start pasting it in, right? So that then when we start doing this is what happens when I turn my location on, I get all these people, hi from Korea. But then what starts happening is that once you have this copy bank of all these words, you can use those words back to them. So for example, like if people keep saying, hey, I want a refresh, then you say, hey, do you guys want a refresh? Or do you need to refresh your brand? Like that'll be your copy. And so they'll go, oh, okay, like you're reflecting their words back to them. Bank, yeah, copy bank. I know, I don't know where my microphone is. I have a microphone and it's somewhere in all my stuff. Somewhere it got lost in the last traveling from San Francisco to here. So yeah, so I'm gonna, right now we're developing a copy bank. Oh yeah, I'm glad you guys like this. So yeah, right now we're developing a copy bank and we're gonna copy and paste kind of different words people are using, what they're asking for, or like another example of stuff is like, I want a polished look, or you know, I want to take my brand to the next level, or I want to take my business to the next level. So, oh my gosh, yes, exactly. It helps with SEO as well. So I get so many random people right now, but that's okay. You guys can learn some business stuff too, right? So yeah, so I can use those things. Like I can use, block party if needed. I can use those things. I can use, okay, do you want your brand to be polished? Do you want to go bring your business to the next level? So you're basically answering those questions that all those people are putting out there, and you're using their language so that you connect with them like automatically on a personal level. Like, okay, they're speaking my language, like quite literally, right? Let's test out my blocking skills. So yeah, so that is what we're working on. One of the things we're working on right now. So I wanted to just share that little tip with you because hopefully maybe that'll help you guys as well. Because copy is becoming a big deal in web design, in the web world. Block on. we will block you. So yeah, sorry, that was kind of dorky, but yeah, so you're literally using their language on them, and they're like, okay, she totally gets it. She understands what I'm looking for. You just create that connection right away, and so it's really cool. It's really cool to use your words. I swear, no, I'm not Mormon. Thanks, I guess. This is weird. This is getting weird. This is getting awkward. But I'm so glad to hear. Oh yes, oh, it totally does. And like I said, I don't know, I kind of have a ability to see where things are sort of going in the future, and maybe that's because I kind of always have my pulse on stuff, on business stuff, but I definitely see copywriting being a huge deal. I mean, it always has been, but I think people are now seeing the value, but because there's just such an inundation of text and graphics and images and colors and all kinds of crazy stuff, yeah, so because there's such a this visual world, we're getting like bombarded, people are starting to read copy and like understand, okay, now I see everybody's pretty now, like everybody has pretty graphics, but where's the substance? Like where's, what's in there? Where's the substance? Like they're starting to like compare services and say, okay, I really need to compare A and B, and so now I'm going to read. I'm going to go like this next level and start reading inside to see what they'll do for me, right? Because you really have to prove it now. You have to come with a unique value proposition. Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. But now people are diving in deeper, and so that is where. I think that it used to be, I mean, of course, visuals, let me stop right there and make sure that I'm clear. Visuals are very important, and they are the first thing people see. But what I'm saying is that there's a lot of great visuals out there now. And so, yeah, no, they totally do. When they're comparing services, and especially like, and I guess it depends on what kind of service, but we have like a higher price service, a higher tiered service, and it's an investment in business. So people are definitely going to read in between the lines when they're going to be hiring us to do a website, because it's a significant investment. It's a really important decision to make for your business. And so absolutely people are going to be reading the copy and wanting to know what you offer, right? Yeah, I'm glad you agree. So yeah, if it's like an impulse decision or kind of an impulse buy, or if it's like a $5 product, yeah, they're going to look at, they're not going to go super deep in there. But if it's something that, you know, they're really wondering how it's going to help their business, they are definitely going to read in between the lines, right? Like if you guys are going to spend, you know, anywhere $2,000 and beyond, $5,000, you're going to be reading the fine print for sure. I read ever, but fine print. Yeah, yeah. So like when you, and especially when you're comparing services, right? Like you read every bit. You're like, okay, why? I got to make sure I make a good decision here. Why am I going to choose A over B? And that is where copy comes in. And just letting people know that you understand them, that you know what you're doing, that you're a professional, all of it, right? Like and you know, how can I do a website if my website isn't great? If my copy isn't great, right? Yeah, I mean, I definitely see that's where it's going, because especially with templates and, you know, Squarespace and all kinds of things, like you can just have a site in 10 minutes, right? So and nowadays you really got to step up your game and you got to make it all on point, right? Yeah, from an investment standpoint, exactly. So we're working on our value, like, and saying, okay, here's why you would hire a professional designer, one that's been in business for 15 years, that totally knows what's going on, versus just doing your own site, right? Like we got to explain that to people. Yeah, yeah, totally. Yeah, I gotta explain that because I mean it's a big deal, right? Like why would you hire a professional when you can go, you know, just start your own website and make a template? And it's because we're professionals. We've been doing this for a long time. We know what we're doing, and I think people think they can do it, and perhaps they can, and maybe they're not really ready to go to the next level. Because honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth. The Squarespace sites are awesome right now. The templates are awesome, but they're not customized to your business, and they're not going to necessarily grow you to the next level. They'll kind of just leave you there, or they'll kind of like get you started. Let me put it that way. So the template sites really just get you started and kind of get your business going. But if you want to go to that next level and kind of really stand out and have someone walk you through the process so that you understand what's happening, you know, all these little things. There's so many things. Do I need this plugin? Do I need that plugin? Do I need to have this? How many you know, images do I need to have? Like there's all these questions that you have to sort of answer yourself, and you're not really an expert in. Whereas if you hire a professional, we can help you through it, right? It's kind of like hiring a lawyer versus going through LegalZoom. Like you really don't get any advice on LegalZoom. You have to do it all yourself, and you're not a lawyer, so you're kind of going, I guess this is what I need to do. But when you hire a professional, you're like, wait, what do I need to do? Like here's my situation. And so that message really can't be explained via graphics, or I mean, I could have beautiful graphics, of course we will. The site will be beautiful, but I can't explain that message, and I can't explain why people should hire, you know, us versus kind of going through a template route without having great copy. So that is why I want to do it. So I hope that makes sense. Thanks for all the hearts, guys. Those green hearts are really cool. I don't know why, but I'm like into the green hearts today. Maybe because they kind of match my shirt. My shirt is like a grayish greenish, and this is actually literally, it's totally coming up like a wrong color probably on Periscope, but this is my favorite color. Whatever, it's like kind of like an army green, but I don't know why it's my favorite color. Anyways, thanks for all the hearts. So like the green, yeah, I love the green kind of on my shirt. It looks cool. And actually of course it's flipped for you guys. It looks olive. Yeah, I guess it is. Well, I don't know. It's a little cooler than olive, just a smidgen cooler than olive. But I'm such a color geek too, so like, you know, I kind of a color Nazi. Obviously I should be, but right, for being a designer. Hi from Russia. Yeah, so hope that helps you guys. So if you want, what we're literally going to do is grab all the copy from our contact form. So all the people that contact us, they usually say exactly what they're looking for. We're going to grab all that over. We're going to export it out. Color geek, yeah. We're going to export that out, and then we're going to put it all in a Word document, a Google Doc. How do you provide good copy without giving too much copy? Yeah, that's a really good point. And I think honestly, like that's a little bit of a design choice. Some people have a crap ton of copy and it's not really my style. Like when I see sites that are just like you're scrolling, that's honestly not my style. Some people, and especially like info marketers, like entrepreneurs that are like, you know, marketers, online marketers, they tend to have a crap ton of information, and it's really hard. I honestly never read that stuff, and maybe that's just me, because I know it works for some people, so I hesitate to say it never works, because like I said, it's just not my style. So I like a less is more approach and just really powerful copy. Green color is nice, but olive is nicer. Yeah, I just think that you know, like I said, it's kind of a personal preference. I like to cut down copy a lot. So so on our new site, it's not going to be super heavy in copy because, like I said, you know, I just feel like I have very visual clients too, so that could be it. You know, I don't have very, you know, I don't know. My clients are definitely attracted to color and, you know, design and stuff like that. So, because I am too, you know. So I think that you just got to go with what you're comfortable with. But if you can cut stuff out and just leave the meat, I think people tend to over-explain themselves a lot. So I don't think it needs to be. That's the thing. Like kind of write it and then pull some back. It's almost like the what is it? Chanel. She said that, like, you know, before you leave, take off one piece of jewelry or take something off or something like that. It's kind of like the same way with copy. Like, I always try to go through and just sort of edit it, and then right before take some more out. Right? Concise. Yeah. Yeah, and of course it has to do with the design too. Like, you want that hierarchy of design. Like, okay, your header and subheader, and then pull quotes out. So if they are scanning, that they can read it. So, but that's a design choice. You basically take a lot of copy and kind of split it up with design. But still, it makes it easier to have less copy to have to split up, right? Does that make sense? All right, guys, I am going to finish going through my emails and finish what I'm doing, and then finish getting ready, get my makeup on, and go over open dress. I'm not even wearing a dress. I'm wearing a shirt. Oh, good. Head to your couch. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, my gosh, you got to watch. We had our panel yesterday. My email, if you go to the profile here, if you just, you know, swipe right, click on my name, and then there's our website. You can click right there, and it'll take you directly to our email after this is over. But yeah, so I'm excited. Yeah, so if you guys missed it yesterday, my panel is on here. We did a panel on Periscope and Snapchat, like how to be a Periscope and Snapchat pro, and it should be up. Yeah, it should be up for actually only like in probably another 2 hours. Otherwise, you guys can catch it on Catch. Aw, you're so sweet, Jill. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful Friday. It's Friday. I'm so out of it. Have a wonderful Friday, and I'm sure I'll be back on scoping something else cool happening at the summit today. Thank you. Bye, guys. Thanks for all the hearts. You guys are amazing. Oh, good. Thank you. Yes, I'm at Alt Summit right now. I'm in Salt Lake City. Here, I'm going to switch it around again. You guys can see it. Isn't that cool? Thanks for the hearts. You guys, I'll see you later.